We ended the last one with an infection that's now just about halfway to a honey. So we're going to have to take care of that. Oh, once again, the choices are basically take the magazine bundle because everything else is not as good. I mean, you know, looking at this too, it's kind of like you might as well take the infested because you're going to get some bonus stuff. So I don't think we need to buy anything from them. Let's go bounce over to the base. Full disclosure, went back to the base, dropped off all the random crap we don't need, completely forgot to grab the honey, and had to go back, and here we are. Okay, we're going to double loot the gas just because, you know, a little bit of gasoline to start off never hurt anyone, and I'm not going to feel really bad about double looting that. Now, before we go too crazy with this whole POI, I should tell you that I did put a couple of mods into the stone axe and into the shovel. It was just a couple of random grip mods that we had kicking around because, quite frankly, we needed the room in inventory to be able to store stuff. So before we go too far, I want to spend a couple of points if we can. We're going to put really, okay, we're going to put all the points into Lucky Looter then. I mean, I don't really see why not. Just sounds kind of like a good idea to me. Kind of tempted to maybe do, like, I don't know, I mean, I don't necessarily care about some of this stuff, but I don't know, others I do kind of care about. Let's just kind of start with that one for right now. I mean, I was kind of debating maybe we should put some points into the vehicle side of things since we are at passing gas, but you know what, I'm not going to worry about it. So all the points in Lucky Looter right now are not really going to mean much from the standpoint of loot, because obviously it's going to be a very small loot bonus, but the amount of time it's going to take to search things is much, much better now. Where are we at with food? Are we... see, I only brought this guy to eat. We're not really there yet on the whole food side. Not ready to go to town with that. Okay, this is an infestation, so we do have some tougher enemies than usual, which I'm good with that. And we're just going to go ahead and use our pipe machine gun that chat made on the original stream, with the exception that this is indeed a weapon that we then found later on. We should be able to just stab the crap out of this guy and he won't be a problem. Let's go ahead and reload this guy while you're getting up. And then just because I'm a jerk, I'm going to stab you in the face with a bone knife. Here, we should probably repair things while I'm thinking about it. Repair all the things. I don't think we have any pipes, or we could repair the pipe machine gun. I'm not going to feel too inclined to go through here grabbing every little thing, even though it would probably make sense to, wow, maybe that is worth it. That's some good crap loot right there is what that is. I mean, all of that's pretty darn good. It has its uses at the very, very least. It has its uses. Anyway, I don't necessarily want to spend all day going through all the shelves here, so I'm just going to grab everything. I'm not going to pay attention to what it is or is not. And we'll just worry about the rest later when, you know, we're not doing stuff. But I mean, look at that. Look how much faster it is to go through things. Just kind of one of those thoughts where it's like, yeah, you know, we should probably do this. It's not going to hurt anything to do it. We're going to spend the points on that anyway. And maybe not immediately, but we will do it, so it's not going to hurt anything. I don't think this was the quote-unquote way to go, but we can go ahead and check for a toilet pistol in here. If not, we'll grab the water, because we do need some right now anyway. Obviously. Okay, the gentleman's restroom. Madam. Okay, let's maybe go in here right quick. Hi, how you doing? And you are toast, madam. And you are also toast. Not much we can check in here. We can check this guy. Sure, we'll take all that stuff. If we were flush with vitamins, maybe I'd even drink one of those things. You know, I was kind of thinking about, like, some of the water stuff, like the food and water with this version of the game. So far, I'm pretty, I don't know, pretty ambivalent about the change to water. Like, I don't think it really matters all that much. I mean, granted, we're playing single player, so as I believe I've said before, if you're not playing single player, it's going to be a little different experience. And if I haven't said that, well, then do the math. It's going to be a slightly different experience. But otherwise, I don't really think it's an issue single player. I mean, you go around through enough of these POIs, you'll find some water. Just make sure you spend 5 minutes cooking it, and you're good. It's really all there is to it. I mean, it's the same as it's always been, with the exception that you don't really find as much water as you used to, and what you do find, you need to cook. Not that big a deal in the grand scheme of things. It's really not that significant of a change, really, from a single-player experience, of course. You're not going to be flush with water, and obviously you don't have all of the empties to just go through. Hey, look at that. We can make steel tools quality 1. That's a waste. Wait until you can make steel 3. We'll take more of that stuff. Yes, please. But anyway, yeah, it just, I don't know. It's not that big of a deal. But at the same time, I mean, it is a difference. And so we got to kind of figure out how to get used to some of this stuff. But just overall, I think as the changes go, that one's maybe less significant than perhaps some others might be. I mean, this infestation type of quest is pretty interesting. All the changes to doors are pretty... Get behind there are pretty fantastic, I gotta say. It's just the whole crafting thing that's kind of weird. We'll just duck that, and then here, we'll go ahead. Oh, never did reload this, huh? Meant to, didn't. How you doing, sir? Here we go. There's level 18. That's another skill point. Oh, hi. How you doing? Get rid of that guy, and there's our quest done. Good timing, because here's the loot. Let's check what's in here right quick. Yeah, overall, I'm okay with everything so far, I think. This is a tier 1 place, of course. Ooh, that's a good one right there. I like that. And that's actually some improved armor for us, if I am not mistaken. Yeah, we can put that in there. That's excellent right there. And then we'll go ahead and take you out. Scrap that guy. Modify you. Put that in there. Wear that, scrap that, and then stab. Look at that. How's that for some timing? Let's open up our infested cache. Look at how quickly that thing opens. That is redonkulous. And we're going to go ahead and put our brand new acquired burning shaft mod on that guy. This is a lot of zombies coming up. I don't think we have a horde. Doesn't feel like enough to be a horde, but at the same time, let's go ahead and take care of these zoms. It's interesting. It's all a bunch of female zombies. Not sure that there's any significance to that, but interesting just the same. Good old hipfire crossbow. I still remember how to do it, more or less. I meant to plant these guys. That's why we have those seeds. So we're just going to drop a bunch of crap we don't care about. We'll drop all those. And we can... Wow, we got all sorts of extra things. We didn't even open the magazines yet. Here, let's open those and see what we got. It's a bunch of trap crafting, so we can do some trapping. Robotics. Can now make a pipe baton. Quality 3. Repair tool and explosives. More spears. I'm all about the spears. Ooh, and blade crafting. That's an excellent one. So, as the various upgrades roll in... Ooh, look at that. We can do tier 1 grenades. That's exciting. Let's check the sports bag while we're here. Actually, you know what? We should probably use one of these guys, just thinking about it. So we can do an iron spear too, which would be a complete and utter waste of resources, if I remember correctly. We will not do that, but the rest of that stuff, pretty good. Let's go ahead and... We're not going to get back to the trader before he closes, I don't think, but we can try and see if we can get another quest. Had I not forgotten the honey, we would have been fine. Alright, chances are the trader's going to close in 5 minutes because they are all jerks and actually close at 10 till, not at the actual top of the hour. And since we have no water, and thus no... Yep, told you. No stamina, we cannot get in there in time to do it. Yeah, literally a matter of maybe enough stamina we get there with just enough time to get a reward in a quest. Or maybe not forgetting to, you know, take your meds. We get there with more than enough time to get a reward and a quest. I'm really not that concerned about it. It's totally not an issue. The bigger issue is that this box is completely jam-packed with stuff, and I don't know what to do with all of it. Let's go ahead and start by maybe putting this wrench in there. I forget if that still works. That bug doesn't work. I guess that one probably got fixed some time ago where you could put something in at the lower time and it would take over and you'd be like, oh, look, I can smelt XYZ in a fraction of the time. That's kind of a hilarious, fun thing to do. So what do we need right now for food? We need 50. So actually, you know what? Before we... Oh, I got to think about this for a second. Here, let's get rid of these baked potatoes. That's fine. We'll eat a couple of those. We'll drink a water. And then we need to make another box here for crap we can store and sell later. I mean, there's just so many things. Like, it's ridiculous at this point is what it is. I mean, just kind of looking here, we probably need to store some more ammunition, among other things. Kind of tempted just for the giggles to see what it would take right now to make a... Oh, that was not what I thought that was. Never mind. That's machete parts. That's not what I want. I wanted the steel spear parts. Oh. Okay. Yeah. We're not even close. Never mind that. Oh, goodness. I was thinking of something else. I was thinking of making an iron one with steel spear parts. That would be a weird thing. So we could make an iron one. I mean, just for the giggles, we could, but I genuinely think it would be worse than this guy is. I would rather wait until we get up to quality 3. That tends to be the breaking point. While we're here, though, I keep meaning and keep forgetting to take a look at our dew collector. So it looks like it just straight up gives you drinkable water. You don't even have to cook it or anything. I was kind of assuming we would have water that needed to be processed before we're able to do anything with it, but that's not the case. So here we are with 17 murky, disgusting, gross waters to cook up. It's going to be a few minutes. It's going to be more than that. Here, have an extra, way more than you need. We're just going to let that rip. We are more or less good on food for right now. We should probably add some additional food. I don't think we can do bacon and eggs. We need more than one egg, right? Yeah, we'll add some grilled meat to the list. That's going to be another 3 minutes. So we'll just do something like that. That should be more than enough time. And then I think let's just go ahead and go hit the road. I feel like I want to hit one more POI before we are done today. There's not really a rhyme or a reason to this, but we're going to go into the donut store that's next to a police station. I don't know. Sounds like a good idea to me. I love how quickly we're able to loot stuff right now. This is fantastic. The loot time went down by, well, a whole lot. I was debating if we should just close the door, but apparently there's no need because this guy doesn't know how to get through the doors anyway. And then by the time he does, well, there you go. The door is toast. See if there's anything of interest in here. I did kind of have the thought, probably should have taken a vitamin before coming in here, but here we are. This is a tier 3 POI, so it will take a minute to get through, but I don't think it'll take that long, really. I only mention that because generally, you know, I have a length I try to keep the videos to, and we're going to go over that a little bit, but hey, Alpha 21 just came out. I'm going to do that if I feel like it. And I feel like it, so here we go. We'll see what sort of crap we get in this random establishment / combination of establishments, because it's really multiple things. This is like a little, it's almost like a strip mall, really, is what this is. Hey, look at that. Functional cabinet. It's about time. Here, let's close that door. I'm just going to be annoying, and I will open you with my spear. Okay. We'll take that. I mean, you know, gunpowder and all that jazz. And perhaps some antibiotics at some point, even. Not going to worry about breaking down all the boxes and things, going for plastics, all that sort of jazz. I'm not really feeling that at the moment. Although, I will take some cobblestones. if nothing else, that we get clay and sand from those guys now is fantastic, because it basically means that the game is setting you up for success later on. You always need clay, I mean, more or less. And once you're planning on going to concrete, you definitely need a bunch of sand if you're going to make your own concrete. So that's basically the game's way of saying, here you go. These are the sorts of things that you might want to use in the future. And we're hooking you up now in the present. It's kind of great. I like it, actually. It's very fun. Nice little change. Hi. That whole thing is one. Okay, got it. I didn't believe it, so I tried it about 17 times. And yes, a single POI every single time. There's someone that's going to be coming in from behind. I was hoping that one more was all we needed for an iron spear quality 3, but was not to be. I mean, this thing is pretty hopping, though. We should probably check just to see if we can spend any more points in it and, hey, make it a little better. I mean, if nothing else, there's probably some bonuses to be had right now. I don't know, there's part of me that doesn't want to spend all our points in spear. Here, let's switch weapons right. I guess it doesn't matter. Here, let me turn that off. You don't need light to read this list of crap, do you? Nope, you don't. So we need to get up to Perception 7, which is going to be 2 points and 2 points, and then we don't have enough to do anymore in spear. So it's kind of like, I don't know, whatever. I don't know, there's good stuff in here, though, once you... I mean, look at that. Power attacks have a 100% chance to slow enemies. That's fantastic. And this guy, we're not at a point now where we can do anything with that, so not going to sweat that one. We'll just go ahead and keep moving on. We came out of there. Let's go up. Gonna hit the roof here. The roof is on... I don't know, is it on fire? Not sure yet. Where do we go from here? Gonna guess maybe we drop... That's where we came from. I'm so confused with this place now. That looks like the way to go based on the flashlight pointing into this clearly safe space. Let's make sure all the weapons are reloaded and good to go. And in fact, scrap all those things and let's drop down into what is definitely not a trap. Oh. Okay. It definitely wasn't a trap. How you doing, sir? He does not like that brand of monitor, let me tell you. Not his favorite. Okay. Nope. Go ahead and explode. Couldn't do it in time. Ran out of stamina. Didn't feel like dealing with the potential consequences there, so instead, let's collect a bunch of free stuff that we would have gotten had we decided to destroy everything like he just did. Thanks, buddy. Appreciate that. At least he didn't destroy the water cooler and we got some water still. Hello. This is where having a higher quality spear and a few more points invested in the perk might be helpful. Because then we could have done enough damage to spear that guy down. Robotics crafting skill is up to 8. That's pretty good. I mean, it's not, but I think 9 is maybe the first breakpoint. Rifle skill, hey, look at that. Pipe rifle quality 4. And then another spear one, so that's good. I mean, we've invested into spear. It's funny, I was looking in the XML the other day. I don't think I mentioned this. Assuming I'm reading correctly, what I saw is that investing in a perk will get you a 2% bonus on your loot roll. Assuming you're looting a container that has the type of stuff that you're spending the perk point in. If you don't know what I'm talking about, I can show you in just a second here, but I'm trying to figure out where we're supposed to go. And I'm honestly not entirely sure right now, other than I guess through here. I mean, this is the only obvious solution I can see, but I feel like this isn't going to go the right place. What I'm talking about is right here. When you look at the last sentence, find more spears and parts in loot. I'm not sure if that also means that you find more Oh, hi. How you doing? More spear magazines. I think it does. It doesn't specifically say magazines. It says parts and spears, but I believe that's the insinuation. I'd have to, I don't know, really start breaking down the XML to see, but 2%. That's the bonus. Each point you spend, 2%. That's it. So you invest all 5 points, you're getting a 10% bonus. It's not huge. It's really almost insignificant, but not. How you doing? How you doing? Great. How you doing? Just making sure there's no one else coming in. Trying to pay attention to things. You never know. You are burning down the house, good sir. Okay. Good for you. And then that looks like the exit, / the entrance, / whatever. How you doing, ma'am? Wow, she was coming in hot there after that landing. Looking like this is the way to go. We'll go through the holding cell. Oh, I think we ran through one of these in, or maybe it was in my my testing I was doing before I did the streaming thing. Pretty sure I remember running through maybe this, like, sort of downstairs-y area type thing, although maybe I'm thinking of something else. I don't know. Now I'm not so sure. I'm having second guesses. We need more water. Oh, we should probably take care of this guy too, just because we need the health. That feels like a good idea, right? Let's keep on cutting through here. We're almost done. It's only a tier 3, so it's not like it's a super duper long POI, but yeah, I hear you too, big sir. Oh, you're not the big sir I was expecting. I was expecting Hawaiian shirt guy. Basically, I was expecting the Kool-Aid man, and instead I got angry officer. Okay, no pistol in the toilet, but we will take that. Ah, dang it, I was hoping at least one of those cabinets would be available. It's a shame. We can scrap that guy. I don't know that we need the cloth. I've just been kind of collecting it out of habit. We'll take that. That might... It's not really an improvement, but it might end up working out okay if we can find a few more mods. That would be the only caveat right now, is we need a few more mods to make that work. Although, as I've said before, I do prefer light armor to the heavier stuff, so... I don't know. The scrap armor is not very good, so there's that element too. Yeah, I think we're basically at the end of this madness. Let's go ahead and hop in here. I'm gonna trigger everyone in here if we can. And maybe if we're going to be smart about it. No, that's not going to work, is it? Okay. Okay, who's getting up? Oh my gosh, you guys and your matrix moves. Hi. As long as I don't get an infection, I don't really care. So many infections in this version of the game. Should have checked that first. That would have prevented the infection. That's garbage. We'll take that. Sure, we'll take all those things. I don't know that we'll actually use them, but we'll take them. And we'll take those. Wow, this was a good decision to go in here, even if we don't explicitly use all of this stuff. Do we have any sewing kits? I don't think we do. There's still some pretty decent stuff in here. Let's see, let's take a quick look at what all we're wearing. So we got some padded leg armor. That would be less protective than what we have. We don't even have any gloves. Well, crap, there you go. Light armor, heavy armor. We'll stick with the light stuff for now, even though I know it's probably not the best choice. Oh, locked chest. I didn't think about this when I took it. And apparently we put all of our lockpicks away. I think we have like 3. Dang it. Definitely wasn't thinking this one through. Oh, but that's money right there is what that one is. We don't have any room for that, so modify you, put that on there. Perfect. I don't know where that guy is, so let's go ahead and walk off that way. I mean, granted, he's a spider zombie. He'll probably squeeze through. But chances are he'll be stymied for at least a moment. I don't know that we can... I mean, we can. I don't know that I want to spend the time chopping through that box. We might just leave it as a spot to come back to another time if we remember. Ooh, look at that. Knuckles, robotics, armor, trap crafting, and explosives. All of the things. I mean, we got some upgrades out of that crap right there. We've already checked that guy. All right, let's check our other boxes here. Shotgun crafting, more steel spear parts. I'll take that. Spear crafting. Man, I was really hoping that was it. That was not it. That was not the one. Let's modify you and we'll put that guy on there until we can find a gravedigger. That's going to have to suffice. Okay. That's going to take too long. Way too long. Let's see if we can get out of here without too much trouble. I forget. I think if we go down, we can get through relatively easily. I'm sure he opened up the door anyway. Look at that. Perfect. I don't know where the bike is, but here, let's check this guy. Let's get up here before we do that. Okay, that's handy. And that guy has some shiny eyes down there. Did you notice that? It's going to give us more runes. Excellent. That guy's still alive? Don't be alive, dude. It's unnecessary. Here, let's grab the snake right quick. This is the scene of a crime, I'm pretty sure. Sure looks like it is anyway. Hi, snake. Hi, can I hit you? Thank you. Appreciate that. We're going to turn you into some yummy, yummy, nutritious food in a minute. We've already checked that mailbox, so I think all that leaves is to grab the bike and get back to the base. We'll use that, and maybe if I'm quick enough here, we can put a few of these guys. Oh, there's more stuff in the bike that I didn't remember. Great. Anyway, put that crap in the bike. We'll get back to the base. We'll need to find some more honey, which is very, very annoying because finding tree stumps is apparently a real challenge these days. I really don't want to spend the next 5 game hours driving around trying to find a stupid tree stump. That just really kind of infuriates me, but whatever. Maybe we just let the infection rage until it gets up to about 25% and pop the one antibiotic that we have. Yeah, you try saying it like that. It's weird. We'll figure it out on the next one. Catch you that one, Dylan. Thanks for watching. See you later.